Hello students, welcome to RLD Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss this problem. It appeared in IIT JEE Advanced in 2016. It's a fantastic problem. Look at the problem carefully. F of x plus 2 times f of 1 upon x equals to 3x. This equation is provided for x not equal to 0. Then one set is given whose elements are real and on condition that f of x should be equals to f of minus x. Then question is about the S, how many elements are there in the S? The S contains exactly 2 elements, or it's more than 2 elements, or it is a empty set, or it contains exactly 1 element. So how many elements are there in the set S? That is the question. So we'll try to solve this problem. It's interesting. Follow this one. So first we'll consider this equation f of x plus 2 times f of 1 upon x equals to 3x. This one as equation number 1. And from this equation we'll try to find out f of x, the expression for function of x. So what is the function of f of x? Can we extract its expression? So whenever you will find this kind of equation, one element is f of x, other is f of 1 upon x, then you can apply one tricks. You can replace this x by 1 upon x. Then what you will get? You will get here f of 1 upon x, and this will modify as f of 1 upon x means f of x. So this will become f of x, this will become 1 upon f of x. Okay, similarly you can also replace right side, but you will get another equation which will contain again f of x and f of 1 upon x. So from this is one equation, you will get another equation. Just comparing these two, eliminating this part f of 1 upon x, you can find the expression for f of x. So this is the strategy we can apply. So what you will do? We replace x by 1 upon x. What you will get? F of 1 upon x. This is becoming f of 1 upon x, and this is 2. This will become now f of x, and right side is x is replaced by 1 upon x. So 3 times 1 upon x. So this is equation number 2. So from these two we can find the expression for f of x. We can eliminate these 2. Here it is 2 times multiplication. So I need to multiply 2 on this equation number 2. Then we can subtract the equation number 1 from this 2 times of equation number 2. Then these 2 will cancel out. We can find only f of x. So what we will do? Subtracting 1 from 2 times of this second equation. So what you will get? This will become now 4 f of x, and minus f of x, it will become 3 f of x, and these 2 are cancelling out, and now it is 2 into 3 by x means 6 by x, this one, minus 3x. So from this, again here it is 3, it is 3 into 2, here it is 3, so we can divide both sides by 3. We can get f of x equals to, it will become now 1 by x times 2 means 2 by x minus x. So this is the expression for f of x. Okay, so you have got the expression for f of x. Now we'll concentrate on this set. Okay, now as the real numbers, but on this condition fx equals to f of minus x. Now can you identify this function? What type of function it is? F of x contains one term, that is x, another term it is 2 upon 1 upon x, and it is an odd function. What is odd function? If f of x equals to minus of f of minus x, means if you replace x by minus x, its magnitude will become simply negative of other one. So positive side, whatever magnitude you will get, negative side you will get of exactly negative of that. Okay, now can you, it's very easy to show this thing. If you replace x by minus x, here, then what you will get? It's 2 upon minus x, and here it will be minus minus plus x. Then I can take common minus sign, it will become minus common 2 by x minus x. That is nothing but f of x again. Okay, so whenever f of x, any function contains some x, it's an odd term. Okay, the power of x, if it is odd, then it will become an odd term. Again, since this one also x to the power minus 1, it's also odd. Okay, combination of two odd, it will become odd again. So it's an odd function. You can have the figure for these things. So you can see this function. Now this is x, the y-axis is f of x. Now can you see this nature is going down? Why? Because when x is small, that time this part is negligibly small, but this 2 upon x, it will grow. It is very high. When x is close to 0, this will become infinite. So this function f of x equals to 2 upon x, it's a rectangular hyperbola kind of things. So when x is very close to 0, that time magnitude is infinite. And when x is very large, that time this part is almost negligibly small, you will get only minus x. Means this minus x passing through this 0, this is the asymptote. So when x is very large, it will follow this asymptote, this x y equal to minus x, and when x is very small, then it is y equals to 2 upon x, this hyperbola. So combination of these two will get this kind of nature. Okay, and you can clearly see this, that for the negative side, when x is negative, you will get just negative of this person. Okay, when it is positive infinity, now it will start from negative infinity, it will go through 0, then it will go towards positive infinity. But slope will be these things. Okay, so this is a function. So everywhere you can see, suppose at this point, whatever value it is, at the just opposite one, you will have just negative. So every time it is negative. But in the S set, what is mentioned that f of x should have the same value f of minus x. So for positive and negative, you should have same value. But from here we can see that the value will be negative to each others. So how can I get the same value? This is possible only when f of x itself is 0. If f of x is 0, so 0 and this is f of minus x is also 0, then it is no problem. 0 and minus 0. Here also it is 0, inside this was 0. So another way, when f of x will become 0 means when f of x will cross the x-axis, those points will be the valid points for this one. Because f of x is a odd function, and some elements, only the elements on the x-axis, those elements should have the same value. Otherwise other values will be same magnitude but sign is opposite. Okay, that thus we cannot consider those things in the S set. So in the S set, you can notice that as the function is crossing the x-axis twice only, here and here. Okay, thus S should have only two elements. Okay, so our problem is solved. But again, if I ask you that what is the exact value of those the elements of S, that also we can find out. Okay, so for that we need to solve this one. F of x equals to 0 means 2 upon x minus x equals to 0, and if you solve it, you will get this is your x square, that is equal to 2. So x square equal to 2, meaning x equals to plus 2 or minus 2. So these are two solutions for this equation. Thus in the S set we should have these two elements, either one is plus 2, another one is minus square root 2. Plus square root 2, another is minus square root 2. Right? So these are the only two elements in the S set. So we have solved the problem. So you can see the first choice is correct. It contains exactly two elements because f of x is an odd function, but the condition given that it should be even. Okay, so it is possible only when f of x equals to 0. We have solved it. So it is crossing the x-axis by twice here and here. Thus, it will have only 2 elements. Okay. Have you enjoyed this video? If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. And if you wish to get more such videos and you have not subscribed yet, you may subscribe the channel. I will be adding lots of videos in this channel. Keep watching. Thanks for watching.